All right. I feel like we played this fairly recently. Oh, come on, General. I feel like we've played this fairly recently, but yeah, it just popped up and I was like, sometimes you have to take what's served to you. The Dracon Fortress. Caps. Blue player. Going 5th. I don't know. I never know where's a good place to cap. You know what I mean? I just never know. I don't know a good place to put my capital. Don't know. Yeah. I've always tended to cap on the outer, the outer rim, the outer wall. That's always where I've felt like makes sense, but I don't know. This cap point here intrigues me a little bit. I'll tell you why. I'm gonna go there because of this blizzard here. Yeah, see, I think purple was gonna. I think you're gonna high cap there. Purple's gonna do that because of this blizzard here. People want to go and that because of that blizzard and that cap to go from there to there. So this and this really cuts this board off, right? So. All right, how do we do this? How do we finagle this? All right, here's what I think we do. Oh crap, this thing is gonna get hit probably. It's probably gonna get hit. So. All right, so. I don't think we let green hold that. There's not really a reason to let them do that. I think. I'm actually going to do this. Let's do it this way. If they come through and they break me, they break me. I mean, it is what it is, but I think that's worth attempting to do what I just did. Purple's a bot. Wish I would have known that. Actually, I would have known that if I'd have paid attention and seen that because we knew that the one player botted. But because it didn't have the bot logo, I guess it didn't register with me. I also wasn't fully paying attention to the moves before that. So what does green do? How mad are they at me with that? They know my cap is here. Do they just retake this, or they take this bonus here? See, the problem is every time I try to break them on this line, then it opens me up to their cap. But do I want them to hold this? +3. Tough decisions, boys and girls. Tough decisions. I'm actually. Do I get broken here by red? Forgot about them. Well, that sucks. Thanks for that. Okay. You know, the question I inevitably ask in these situations here is why? Why do that? All right, so what makes sense here for me, since I just got completely screwed out of not one but 2 bonuses? Thank you, Bread. Such a nice guy. I kind of want to try to clear this out. So maybe add everything to this 4, hit that 4, hit that 1, see if that holds. Then go boom, boom, maybe. And let green. So you're going to attack over and then come down. Or do they do that now? They probably stop now because they don't see me there. Here's what I think we do. Okay. Here's what I think we do. We do this. Yeah, I like that. Let's just see. I'm just trying to hold for even a short amount of time here. I mean, even 1 turn would be appreciated. Oh goodness. Oh, someone has to take that. Someone has to see that's open. Right? There's no way that gets around to me with no one hitting that. Question is, who's there? Is it red? White's getting a lot. Is it green? No. Oh, geez, I get hit again. Okay, so I might not hold any of this. This sucks, dude. All right, we're probably going to have to go to this mode where we just oh, wow, they didn't. Yeah, I was going to say, you have, like, there's no way you can't put troops on that, right? There's no way. So red has 12. What do they have that they have 12 already? They somehow have this bottom. They somehow have this +4. I don't know. think we have to assume the bot's going to hit me here. So what we're going to do is this. We need to ensure that doesn't happen there. Let's just make this a 5. No, because that's just, I don't want to escalate those. We need to make sure we have some on our... Yeah. Interesting. Now, is that just a temporary... I don't know. Or are they permanently gone? They might be permanently gone. Somebody take their cap. I am worried that Red's going to come through here and just break everything again. My 8 get hit here. Because does White know that I'm... Are they trying to kill the bot? I'm actually okay with how that just played out. Red... I'm just not in a good... I'm not in a good position right here. How much purple do we think is left, is the question. Do we think they exist anywhere else besides up top? Goodbye, 4. I think we see Red gets the purple kill here. Yep. Okay. So Red is really... I think Red's going to be your winner. I don't know how to combat that. Because they're getting so much that no matter what I put here, they're going to be able to counter it. So I think I'm better off to just put it on my capital. If they break me, they break me. Kind of a deal, right? I think we just play for place at this point. I don't know what else I can do. Because if I go to war with Red, I think I lose, like, immediately. This gets interesting if Green comes down here. Green hits here, then maybe I stack. They're back. Okay, so I don't know. The MIAs I don't quite understand. All right, what do we do here? What do we do? I think we just... I think this is our best play here, honestly. Yeah, see, they do have that. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. Gotta put up a little bit of a fight, I suppose. Because I'm kind of smashed on either side here. Boy, I gotta go to 5. That's rough. I think... Yeah. How hard does Red hit me in response to that? Do I get broken completely here? So there's still some people in the game, though, right? There's still... That's interesting. They didn't attack. So where's Pink? Where do we think Pink is? I don't see them at all. Are they over here? They got to be in this area here somewhere, right? Somewhere over here, I would think. I want to get a little stack here. So I think we might just attack on that white position, retreat to there. No sets. I've got to go to 5. That's rough. That hurts. Hurts the old chances. Could get a card there. I don't want to risk opening myself up to red off of these lines. Okay, so Pink leaves. Yeah. I mean, red could sit here and hit me. I mean, that's just they're just getting more than I am. That's at the end of the day, that's what's happening. They're just getting way more troops than I have. But they're probably focused elsewhere because I'm not really pressing them in a lot of ways. But there we go. They take this back. If they take that back, I don't think I break them because I think that'll just... They're lining up to do something here. Oh, maybe not. So we don't open that up again. Again, I'm not trying to, not looking to get killed here. So I think we just hit this red one here. That's where we get our take. We don't open them up on that line. Well, it's open now. Does that mean that there's nothing on that cap there? Is it worth looking? How badly do we want? We just want to kind of stay in our hole. We just kind of want to stay in our hole down here. I'm surprised that some of these bots, the people that bought it, haven't been killed. All right, does this hit me? No, okay. Cool. Now, I am open now to red. Red might be concerned with white. That might be what I have working in my favor at the moment. Are we going to trade cards here? Trade with red? Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that, sir. If that's what you'd like to do, I will do that with you. I will trade. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised that green and pink have not been killed. Do we want to just go see where they are? Let's just go see what we got. Let's see what we're dealing with here with pink. I think that's it. Yeah. That was worth it, I think. Just get some out of the game a little bit. Get some out of the game a little bit. Give me a little set there. Give me a little set. Make that a 20. Make that not quite a 20. That's interesting that they have that. So what do we want to do here? Let's come over. Who does red view as the bigger threat? Okay, so green dies. Okay, so now we're down to this, now we're into the 3-player. So, question is, do I just want to sit? Do I want to try to get another bonus? Do I want to try for another bonus? Do I want to wait? I feel like I should wait. I feel like I should have a little more on that. Okay. I think that's a better play because white's going to set, red's going to maybe set, and then we can see how we want to attack after that. But I'd like to try to get this one, right? Because that's just it's an extra 3. That'd get me a little bit closer. So maybe on this we set, hit, and split. Maybe. I mean, red could have like a case to be mad at me because I did break their bonus that one time. Now, I kind of thought that was you could kind of play ignorance a little bit on that one, but it was a 3, so it's kind of like but that was me trying to like just control them a little bit, so they weren't going to just run away with this thing. Let's do that. I like that approach here. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah. All right. Never mind. Never mind. Now that we know that that's there. So I'm okay. I think what we have. I think I understand this board. I think it's this. I think what we have is from this maybe here, but generally speaking, on the outer wall, I think from like this point to this point over is white. From this-ish point to this point, kind of this this corner here, like if you follow the mouse, either from there to there, this area over here is red, and then I'm in here. I think that's the board. Do I get hit? Yes. Do they hit me? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay. So, red and white are at war. I think now... do I want to try and hold that, or do I want to allow that line to just stay open, right? For a point of... So how hard did they hit them? All right, I like that. So what we can do now is we can attack there and then there. And then just slowly try to kind of creep out with these two positions. Or do we just stay? So if I get too big, then they're eventually going to turn on me. So do I want to be... aggressive in that manner? I think the answer is no. I don't think I want to push it yet. So let's do this. Let's make that a 30. Let's make these guys 25s. No, close enough. All right. So is that gearing up to hit me? Is that gearing up to hit white again? Don't know. We need to shore up that a little bit. Let's make these guys 30s. Let's do that. We'll let white get their take there. I'm doing that for a couple reasons. One, I want them, I would like to save that 3, but also I want them to see that. They won't see this over here. That's the problem. Oh, see, yeah. Okay. Whatevs. Yeah. Now, if they come across, they are going to see this. So that is one advantage. Okay. Our next take, I think we're just going to hit there. No reason to let them hold that. I don't think they're hitting that cap. That's closed off now. So I think what we do is this. Boom. Okay. Next attack will be there. I think. Boom. Right there. Then we sit for a little while. I don't think we extend past that point. Because I want these to be connected. So I think we hit that, and that's probably where we stop. Now they're going to see it. Yeah. Now they're starting to get a sense of what I've got. Now, does that cause a change? Does that cause a change in the attitude at all? Okay. I'm kind of tempted now to just let these guys maybe duke it out a little bit here. How aggressive do I want to be with this? Okay. So what we're going to do now, here's the strategy now that I know that that's there. If they come through, we hit here and here. The split happens in this manner. We guard there and we guard there. Unless they just come through and smack me. Trying to shut them out here. Let's see what red does. See what red does with that. I think they're going to hit white. No, maybe not. Do they move it down? Do they move it somewhere? They don't. Okay. All right. So might as well take the cards. I'm going to do this just in case. Just in case. So where do we think the caps are? We know there's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to assume 4. There's a 4th one over here somewhere. I'm going to assume there's a 5th one over here somewhere in this general vicinity. So I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is somewhere in this area, as I think. Are they going to hit that 36? I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. So yeah, I probably got too aggressive with red. It's going to bite me. But you got to move the game along somehow. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these. 6-hour-long marathons. Now they might hit that. They're not going to get far. Otherwise. Okay, so they might be able to break me. They put more troops there? Yeah. I forgot to give white a card. Sorry, white. Might be hitting red here. Yeah. I think we go back to our trading with red here. Or white, I mean. Yeah, no set. Let's go 30, 30. Because the advantage I have here is I can, if they ever do, throw or move the troops to hit me, I'm going to see it unless they come through this way. So I can do what I've done before, was I hit them and waste some of their troops. So they're not getting a card. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Make that a 30. Everything else is going to go. Let's make these guys 35, 35. I should put some more on the cap, but I'm not. So they're getting it back, but are they able to get a card? Is the question. So they're either choosing to not take a card or they can't get. Well, they get one. Okay. Okay, let's make these 40s. So this, and then what we're going to do here is this. We're going to put back on the cap. At some point here, something's going to have to give. I don't know where Red's stuff is, so I'm hesitant to go out there. They got a card somewhere, so they're getting it. They're getting it somewhere. So again, didn't get one. It's set here. Let's do. That'll make me feel a little bit better there. So, yeah, white's getting the most. I'm actually getting less than red, right? So the only advantage I have on red right now is I'm getting cards and they're not. The question is, though, what do we do when they... when they decide to do something with it, because they're just sitting doing nothing right now. They're just taking their whole turn. Okay, there we go. That's what we needed to see. Okay, so they're a bot. I have no interest in being hit by that, so let's do that. Okay, now we kind of know the situation there. That's me saying, please let me get second. I might get third. They might choose to just hit me here because I'm the human player left. That's going to hit my 37 probably. Yeah, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. We can do here show good faith. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious me. Okay, that's something we can do. So if we can finish red off, I'll give white the win. And they were just getting way more troops than I was. Not to mention I lost a lot of troops in the war against the red player. So yeah, red just got tired of playing because they saw they weren't going to be able to get cards, I guess. I don't know. So I just left. No, don't do that. Be a pal, man. Be a pal. I'm going to be upset if you don't let me get second here. Be nice. Let me get second. That's frustrating. That's a little frustrating. Yeah. All right, let's do it this way. Let's do that. And let's just pull it back. I wish that we could say communicate, say attack red. I don't pay for all those messages. Okay. They're just going to let me do all the work on red. Which I guess is okay in some extent. I guess it guarantees I get third or second. I mean, I don't know. But I should go a lot faster if they just would help me against red. So making me do all the work. They're probably concerned about how many troops I have, but... All right, let's just see if we can end this thing now. Okay, take the win, sir. Take the win. No. Goodness gracious. Do they not know where the cap is? I'm confused. Just take... the game is literally over, man. Just take the win. Are you seriously going to try to take over the whole map? This is going to be so annoying if you do this. Like, just take them... Oh, my gosh. I hate it when people do this. Like, the game is over. Just end it. So again, just end the game. Like, it's over. Just end the game. Why do you need to take over the whole map? This is so annoying. Just end the game. Just end the game. I don't know what I've never... Could someone explain to me? Unless they're afraid of how many troops... Dude, I don't have like a 500 stack on the cap. Like, if that's what you're worried about, it doesn't exist. Like, I'm telling you to end the game. Just end the game. This is so frustrating when people do this. What are you... Dude, just end the game. Holy crap. This is so frustrating. End the game. I don't know why people... Is he afraid of what I have on the... Just hit it. Goodness gracious, man. Like, I don't know what you thought I had there. Like, the only thing I can think of is that guy thought I had 500 troops. You should have known how much I had on there. That's the only thing that makes sense in that situation. What? You should know that I didn't have that many troops. Being a master, you should know. You watched me waste a ton of troops killing red. You should have known I didn't have that much. Okay. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of is that they were worried about how much I had on that cap. That's the only thing that would make sense there. Anyways, okay. So we get second. I'll take it. I'll take it from that position for sure. All right. Thanks for watching.